everybody, and welcome back to Life Full of Zest. I am so glad to have you joining me on the mat today. Before we get into our sequence, we're just going to start with a little warm-up and hopefully get our muscles moving and activated. If you'd like to join me at the end of your mat, we're just going to start off with some nice breathing exercise. Breathe it in, lift your arms up to the sky or the ceiling, and roll your back down, chin to chest, and just walk it out, keeping your legs straight if you can. No problem if you can't. Breathe in, stretch it out, hands to the sky once again. Deep breath in, deep breath out, chin to chest, and rolling it down. Walking it out. We're going to do 2 more of those. Stick with me. Breathe in. And as we're coming down, chin to chest, breathe out. And down, and roll it out. And if I'm correct, I think we've got 2 more. Breathe in. And out, chin to chest, roll it down. And walk it out. And this is the last one. Stick with me. Oh, and I have a visitor.
Deep breath in. And let's continue. Exhale, tucking in the neck and chest all the way down, reaching forward. And holding here. I gate crashed your workout. I hope that's okay. Let's lift ourselves up into a downward facing dog, drawing those head through those arms and pushing both heels into the ground and walking. Do you mind if I continue into the next sequence? And slowly pushing both heels into the ground, pushing head, neck and chest all the way down towards that mat. Let's lift that right leg up into a 3-legged downward dog, extending that right leg all the way up. And take a deep inhale to prepare. Exhale, bringing that right knee into opposite left elbow, lifting all the way back up and into same side elbow. We're going to do 3 of those. That's 1. Okay, and exhale, knee tuck. And let's do 2 more of these. And while we do this, I want to introduce you to my twin sister, Michaela. She kind of introduced us today. She started off the sequence, and it's been so much fun having her. Let's lift that right leg back up, dropping that right leg, deep breath in, exhale, lifting that left leg up, and tucking that knee in to opposite elbow into extension. And so, Michaela is going to be having some fun with us with this workout. And she is going to progress our next phase of this workout. So let's tuck that knee in, extend it all the way down, slowly dropping that left leg down into a downward dog. And Michaela, you can take it away from here.
So I didn't have much of a choice, but here we are. I'm glad to join everybody on the mat today. We're going to bring it into a plank. Hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch that out. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the right hand and stretch it in and touch our left ankle. But first we're going to lift our hand up, forward, and just bring it in and touch that left ankle. We're going to do 5 on each side. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring it over to the other side. And this is 1.
And she says she didn't have a choice, but I know she enjoys being with us and working out with us today. I'm so happy to have you here, Michaela. And thank you for agreeing.
And that's it. Leah's going to take it away on the next exercise.
Placing both hands on the mat, lifting yourself up into downward facing dog again. Let's walk those feet out, so just bending alternate knees as you push the opposite heel into the ground. And now slowly drawing those head through those, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, lifting that right leg up into three-legged downward dog, and then slowly tucking it in and bringing it in between those hands and lifting yourself up into a lunge position, bringing arms out in front of you. Now you're slowly going to open your right arm and shoulder away. So we're just hovering in the air as we open, inhaling, coming back to center, exhaling, looking behind you. So the key here is just to make sure that you are stabilizing with those lower limbs, keeping that core tight as you open and close that chest. And one more, taking a deep breath in, lifting arms up towards the sky, opening that chest, looking out in front of you, allowing that left hip flexor to stretch out. Now slowly coming all the way back down, lifting that right leg back up into three-legged downward dog, slowly rolling yourself into a three-legged front support position. Deep breath in, exhale, coming all the way down onto the mat, then pushing yourself back up. So we're doing 3 of these. Deep breath in, exhale, push up and back up. And last one, we're going to stay down there, dropping that right leg, lifting yourself up into upward facing dog. Now slowly coming back into downward facing dog. Deep breath in, exhale, left leg up, inhale, tucking it in, placing it between your hands, stacking that vertebra, coming into a lunge position with that back knee off the mat. Deep breath in, exhaling, opening that left side to look behind you, then coming back to center on that inhale and exhale. And again, making sure 90 degree and 90 degree, and you're just hovering off that mat, inhaling to center, exhaling behind you, looking over that shoulder as you're working. And last one, coming back to center, arms in front of you, deep breath in, exhaling, leaning into that front knee as you open your chest towards the sky, inhaling, exhaling, slowly dropping those hands down, lifting that left leg all the way back up towards the sky into three-legged downward dog, rolling yourself forward into three-legged front support. Deep breath in, exhale, lowering and back up. That's 2 more, all the way down. And last one, and staying down there, dropping that left leg, lifting yourself up into upward facing dog. Now slowly coming back into rest position. We've got our final sequence, and I'm gonna let my sister finish us off today.
Stick with me and I'll give you something a little easier. My sister likes to do everything 110%. I like to do things on the 80%. So let's turn around. We'll sit on our butts. We're just going to put our hands in front of us, lean back slowly, articulating that spine, one by one, down. Put your hands over your heads, and we're just going to continue to do that movement, lifting up, chin to chest. Remember to activate, stretching out as far as you can, and holding it there. We're going to do 3 more of those, and keep with it. When my sister and I were younger, believe it or not, to sit inside and bake rock hard scones while I was the one exercising. Times have changed.
I use every excuse not to go running with our brothers on the farm or do any form of exercise. I prefer to stay indoors. So you're very right.
Okay, we have got 1 more. Let's finish strong. Keep that deep activation. Last one. try just create that space in your body by pushing it out. We're going to hold here for 12 seconds. That's 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back up. Leah's probably going to take it away with something a little bit more challenging. Here we go. Let's see.
Bring your arms into T-point. Let's lengthen that spine. Take a deep inhale. Exhaling, rotating your left shoulder inwards as you reach that left hand towards that outer right foot. Slowly coming back up. Coming back to T-point to do that same thing. Reaching forward and slowly coming back up. And remember, inhaling and exhaling. And while we're doing this workout, as we rotate from left to right, I want you to comment in the comment section below. Can you guess which one of us is left-handed? Which one of us is right-handed? And which one is a little bit older? We are twins, but one is slightly older, so which one would you say? And let's do one more on each side. This last one, I want you to just reach and extend and hold. And as we hold, you internally rotating that backhand, reaching forward, deep breath in. Exhale, reach a little bit further. Inhaling and exhaling, reach a little bit further. Slowly rolling yourself back up, rotating into T-point. And last one on that other side, extending forward, rotating that backhand inwardly as you take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach. Deep breath in. Exhale, reach. And slowly coming back to center. Let's bring our hands onto our sides and resting on those elbows. We're going to lift our legs up into tabletop, and we're going to go into single leg toe taps. So we're starting with right leg toe tap, inhale center, then left leg toe tap. And just as a little bit of a core warm up, we're going to start with this before we progress the exercise. Deep breath in, and let's do one more on each side. Remember to suck belly to spine, looking straight up in front of you and coming back to center. We're going to draw those ankles and knees together, slowly lowering yourself up, and we're scooping ourselves up, extending those legs, then lifting back. It's 1, and extend and lift. We're doing 5 of these in each direction, so that's 3. And remember, extend, you want to work really hard not to allow that pelvis to tilt. And lifting up, coming back to center. Now we're extending outwards and changing the movement. So now we're scooping inwards. So we were making nice little circles with our legs. And 2 more, keep going. And last one, we're going to lift up and hold in the air there. So from here, we're little flutter kicking for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those legs back to center, slowly dropping those knees into tabletop, right leg down, left leg down. Fun fact, my sister lives in the United States. Let's slowly roll ourselves into a supine position all the way onto the mat. Michaela, you can take it away from here.
And I want you to put your hands behind your head. And what we're going to do is we're going to do opposite elbow to opposite knee. And as you come through center, I want you to lift your core. And we're going to do 12 of those. So that's 2, 3, 5,
I see you like it a little bit tough too, Michaela.
all right, and bring that right leg down, left leg down, and left leg to your chest. And just hug those knees. Feel that energy that you've just put into your body today. And Leah's going to take us through a cool down, which is the best part of the workout. If you agree with me, definitely comment.
Let's slowly drop that left leg onto the mat. You're going to draw that right knee into tabletop, or extending that left leg all the way down and dropping that knee across midline. Right hand into T-point as you draw that knee onto the floor as you look in that opposite direction, and just hold here for a few moments, allowing that static stretch just to release that body, and slowly lifting that right leg up, bringing it back to center, placing both hands behind the back of that right knee and extending that leg up towards the ceiling, pointing those toes as you draw that knee towards that chest. Bending that leg, dropping it all the way onto the mat as you lift your left leg into tabletop, and then dropping that knee across midline, bringing that left arm into T-point as you look in the opposite direction that your knee is falling. Again, just allowing that left hand part of your trunk just to stretch out, and slowly lifting that left knee back up into tabletop, interlacing your hands behind the back of that left leg, extending it up towards the sky as you draw that knee towards your chest. And holding here. Now slowly bringing that leg back to tabletop, extending it onto the mat, bringing arms overhead, and taking a deep inhale, and exhaling, slowly rolling yourself all the way up, and finishing that workout.
See, she interrupts me all the time. It's been great to be here. Thank you, Real Life Full of Zest, for having me.
And thank you for joining us on the mat today. Thank you, Michaela, for having fun with us today. And if you enjoyed that workout, hit that like button, and don't be scared to ask us any form of twin questions. I'd be happy to answer, and I'm sure my sister would too. Let us know which kind of workouts you prefer, the tough ones or more of the vacation type ones. Looking forward to seeing you in that next video.